Guys, All-Star Tower Defense has some absolutely insane leaks going on. And yeah, I can't wait to show you guys. So let's get it popping. All right, first, there's a lot of bugs that they're working on fixing. So here we go, guys. The first is Homura doesn't TP enemies to spawn. All right, so Homura is all her bugs are getting fixed as well. If you guys don't know, Homura's 7-star shiny didn't even have some abilities. All right, and they're trying to fix it so you can use the time stop better. And maybe use some auto, etc. to make it a lot easier, because right now the game is struggling bug-wise with the auto time stop and whatnot. All right, enchant rotation. Everybody in my comments has asked me what this does, like a lot of the time, and it just doesn't work. So if you guys are wondering what enchant rotation does, it just doesn't work. Auto ability doesn't work half the time, so they're hoping to fix that. And they're going to remove the cutscene playing even with cutscenes off. I've talked about this in so many of my videos. And I think there's a slight increase in purified damage. So those are some nice little bug fixes to start us off. Now there is a bunch of new units, which we'll talk about a little bit later in the video. So second up, we have, I'm going to buff the dailies. So what they're doing, guys, is they're making it so you can actually grind Stardust a little bit better. I feel like a lot of people quit the game when they were like, oh crap, I did not get the units I wanted. So what they're doing is they're adding in some more daily task Stardust. Right now it gives you about 25. I think there might be a bonus for completing all of them. And they're going to be adding in more Stardust to this. Now, what they really need to do is bring back the events and bring back other ways to grind Stardust. So I'll show you guys what they mentioned regarding Stardust farming. So it looks like they're going to make at least 50. So that's going to give you 1 10 pool at least. Obviously, there's other good Stardust methods to grind. And I have some guides on my channel. I'll try to link it at the end of this video. Okay, so a lot of people are asking about the Star Pass. Now, the Star Pass actually was a great way to farm stuff. And a lot of people are asking, like, why isn't the Star Pass in the banner? I don't believe it shows up in the banner except when it's forced now. So keep that in mind if you were waiting for the Star Pass in the banner. Probably not going to show up. And they did announce that the Star Pass is getting replaced, the update after the 100 egg. So let's take a look again at the egg opening schedule. Okay, so this is how the egg opening schedule is going right now. So right now we have the 10% egg open, the 40% egg open, and the 70% egg open. And so this update is going to be the 20, the 50, and the 90. So we already know what's in the 50% egg, and that is going to be Gremmy. So Gremmy is in the 50% egg, and that means hopefully you guys do have the 50% egg. I thought I had a lot of the eggs, but I might have lost them. Oh, I do have the 50% egg. So this is the egg, guys, that's going to have Gremmy inside, the Dream Egg. And I do have an extra one. So if you guys want me to do a giveaway, maybe we could do a Gremmy giveaway. Comment down below if you're interested. All right, next up, we have some hints for the 90% egg. If you guys want to look at the thumbnail, that's probably the biggest hint. So these are the 2, or I guess the 3 leaks he's given us. So this leak right here. So this is apparently related to the egg. And we have Tiki. Now, people are telling me that this is all supposed to be Hikari. So Hikari potentially is going to be in the 90% egg. All right, so here we go, guys. So these are the unit leaks we have. Shout out to Banner Public Bot. So the ASTD update 55 leaks so far are a bunch of Seraph of the end units. Now, if you guys want to know how to get these new units in the new update, they are going to be Stardust or regular banner. Now, this is actually kind of interesting. Maybe they can remove the Monkey King. That would be absolutely amazing. But we should be seeing a lot of units in the regular banner. So save up your Stardust. You're probably cooked already. So maybe you have to do some tower mode and save up your gems as well to get ready. All right, so those are going to be like the banner and Stardust units. All right, I'm going to show you all those real quick. All right, these were kind of some sneak peeks from earlier. So there and there. And then we have Nelly from Bleach. So there's 2 Bleach units this update. It's not really a Bleach update, but we do have Gremmy and Nell. These are going to both be some Bleach units for this update. All right, so Nalil is the full name. All right, and then we have Seth and Yuzuriha. Both are from Under Night and Birth, but they are shinies for other new units. So there's going to be some shinies that are slightly different animes. I believe that might be this one, yeah. So this one is going to be Yuzuriha. I can't pronounce it. And then we have, I believe this one is Seth. So these are going to be shinies. Now, we don't know who they're going to be shinies for. However, you guys have seen there's a bunch of leaks for the unit, what units are going to drop. So it's probably going to be one of these. So a lot of people are wondering, when is this update going to be? It could potentially be as soon as this weekend. Now I'm gonna be honest, we haven't seen a trailer or anything yet, but we still have a lot of days to go. So I think we're gonna wait for a trailer or for some more information, but it could very well happen this coming weekend. Anyways, comment down below if you guys see any more leaks, and yeah, I'm hoping to see some crazy stuff happen in ASTD because the comeback is going pretty well. Catch you guys in the next one, and peace.